Good morning and welcome to Newsflow TV 247. Thank you and God bless you as you like my video, comment and share. I just want to comment about the ongoing issue concerning Baba Adeboye comment on tithing. About 4 years ago, Baba was addressing a group of pastors and he was giving instruction to them that tell your church member to pay tithe, otherwise they may not make heaven. So forward to this one that he recently said, as he was teaching them about the importance of tithe, he was telling them that tithe, the 10% is for the beginner, as in you can upgrade yourself in the Lord. As you move closer to God, you can increase the volume to 20, 30, 40%. He gave an instance of how somebody increased his own to 90% and he saw the result. However, he now make a comment that, well, telling you that if you don't pay your tithe, you may not make heaven, that one is wrong. And I apologize for saying that because I don't see it in the Bible. So saying that is wrong and I apologize. And it is that apology that people pick, that so you can apologize. Then one thing that I want people to realize about all this brouhaha about tithe is that paying tithes is voluntary. Like me, I don't pay tithe. And if you tell me that maybe because I don't pay tithe, that's why I am not that rich, because I'm not poor, but I'm not rich, so I will not agree, because I've seen so many people that they don't pay tithe and they are making it, and I've seen people that are paying tithe and they still remain poor. So it's about your understanding, and they don't put rope into anybody's neck to go and pay tithe. So why not leave the tither? Why not leave people that believe in tithing? Let them continue to pay their tithes. If they see the result, it's for them, and if they don't see the result, it's also for them. So I wonder why people that don't pay tithe make noise more than people that are paying tithe. People that are paying tithe, they don't complain. Even if you pay tithe with grumbling, I'm telling you, you may not see the result. You may not see the result because it's only the cheerful giver God wants. It's not the one that give with grumbling. So away from that, let's talk about Baba Adeboye. Baba Adeboye, if anybody want to criticize Baba, is to criticize and also give kudos. Criticize, what I mean by if you want to criticize, you can criticize Baba, because anything that relates to money, people should handle it with caution. Don't be too conscious of it to the extent that people will think that it's money related. The way our pastor, not only Baba Adeboye and some other pastor, usually lay emphasis on tithes, it shows that maybe because it's money related, they lay so much emphasis on it every time they want to talk about it. It's not only Baba that come out to apologize about tithe. The first person to do that I hear about was Bishop Mike Okonkwo, when he came out and he said that I regret all those days that I used to collect tithes with curse-related words, like some hot words, like some word that sound like curse, to collect tithes. He said he regretted all those years and he apologized. Now, my issue is that for all those years that you have used all those hot words, sound like curse, to collect money from people, how much have they gathered? How long will it take a pastor to realize that this thing I'm saying is wrong, then you want to revert. How can you, I mean, pay back all those damages your word has caused? Can you return those money? Can you return those, thing that those people should have done by that time and they refuse to do it and they doing your wish? I'm not talking about that alone again now. I'm talking about how heavy is your word. When you say it, you direct millions of people. Now for you to now turn back and say that thing I said that time is wrong, I'm telling you, there is no way you will be able to pay back all all the shortcoming that has happened because of your word. Like when Baba, in those days when they usually lay much emphasis on head covering, don't watch television, don't do this, don't do that, until later they now realize that, oh, what we said that time was not actually right. Woman, why are you always cover your head? You cover your head in the church, you cover your head inside your home. Your hair will be smelling. Imagine if they have been saying this thing from the beginning. I'm telling you, some women are in that deeper life, they couldn't find husband. Why? Because of the orientation. Because of poor orientation that they give them at that time. Majority of them even succumb to poverty, and they refuse to move forward because they see nothing in this life. Only what we come to do in this life is to come and die and make heaven. Majority of them, they were so docile. So what will you use to repay all those, shortcoming your message has caused? So likewise, Baba Adeboye. And the problem Nigeria pastor have is that the way they portray themselves and the way church members see them, they see them as a demigod, as somebody that have very personal relation with God, as if God is their brother. My father said, yesterday God was speaking with me. So whatever they say, they believe that it is directly from God, the way they portray themselves. And unfortunately, the docile Nigerians and some gullible Christian, whatever their pastor say, they follow without scrutinizing, without reading Bible by themselves and discover what is the real wish of God. Or by seeking the face of God personally. God, I want you to speak with me personally. Even this Bible you are talking about, reading it so many times, it have different interpretation. If you read a particular verse today, you want to reread it tomorrow, it may sound new and you will discover new thing. So reading Bible alone is not even enough. You have to ask for the knowledge of God to interpret that Bible verse for you. A single Bible verse can have several interpretations, and several pastors will interpret it differently, but you yourself personally, as God interprets it to you, what does it mean to you? Like Genesis chapter 1. I've been reading it for so long, and one day I still carry my Bible, and it sounds new to me that in the beginning there was war. God created the heaven and earth. And as I was reading it, I discovered that, okay, God created. So the water was not among the things that God created that time. The water was existed. And the Spirit of God was offering upon the water. That time, creation has not started. So go and check it. What are the things that they see at the beginning? Water was there. Holy Spirit was there before the creation started. So Bible itself alone, when you are reading it, you need divine interpretation from God. Let alone a word that come out from a pastor. A word that come out from a pastor. So you should also subject it to very strong scrutiny and take which one do you want to take. So why I say Baba need critics and kudos. Then kudos. In the case of kudos, Baba deserve kudos. Why? Because somebody of that caliber made a mistake and come out apologize and apologize. He deserve kudos. So it's not knocking all the time. When they do something, at least to encourage them to do more, to listen, to relax the bondage they put people to. They also need encouragement. Encourage them. Encourage them. You know, all these pastor, they also sit in the position of Pharisees. The Pharisees that Jesus Christ was talking about in the Matthew chapter 23. You know, they say they are the one that put every burden for people to carry, but they themselves, they cannot touch it. That's how some of them are. Some of these our pastors, that's how they are. So they need kudos and knocking. Kudos to to encourage them to do more, to listen people, to relax the bondage. I'm calling it bondage because let me tell you, for people that are travel out of this country, where this Christianity was first arrived before they come to Nigeria, they realize that some of the practice we do in Nigeria here, we just put ourselves in the bondage. But the church is just try to siphon the people money, and it's not the same in that place. So the problem is that what is working in that place, we always not work here. Why? The church will work perfectly in that place. When it comes to Nigeria, there will be crisis. In fact, some of the insiders in Redeem, some of them are complaining of the organization that the church at the bottom are the one that are working, and the one at the top, they will come out and collect the money. It's not the first, it's not one pastor, it's not two pastors. Majority of them usually complain about the poor organization in Redeem, how their tithe and their offering usually go to up, and they will not attend to the need of the church at the bottom. For instance, we collect that an offering, and a higher percentage of it, maybe 90% of it, has to go to up. Then when we now need to build church, maybe we need to buy some blocks, it is church at the bottom that equally go and organize money to do that thing. The church at the top, it doesn't concern them how they build the church. Their own is just to come and collect. Let me give you an instance, what somebody said, that a man paid tithe of something like 87,000 naira, and after he has paid that tithe, maybe 3 weeks later, the church also now needs something like 20,000 naira to do some project, and he was like, I pay my tithe, I know how much I pay. How much is 20,000 naira that you cannot? They now told them how things work, that is not work like that. We pay tithe, we pay so amount to the, and since then the man refused to come to he refused to do something tangible again in the church. That this is how things work. So many instances. I hear an instance in the United States of America where a particular pastor, where a particular church quit Redeem because of circumstances like this. So since we have find ourselves in this situation, people in the social media, the public, they also have a role to play by try to, these people we are talking about, they are also human beings. So be soft upon them when they come out to listen the body, encourage them so that they will do more. Thank you very much.